I think my best friend's girlfriend wants my boyfriend. Update. Happy Thanksgiving. Before I get to the update, I wanted to ask how your Thanksgiving was. Also, Thanksgiving turkey or Thanksgiving ham? P3. Person 3. Okay. So, I did a lot of thinking. Then I did more thinking and then some more thinking. I tried one last time talk to Jessica about Monet's interest in Paul, but she cut our phone call short and said she didn't want to talk about it. Paul is still your sweet, oblivious dumb puppy, so I was left at a dead end. I feel cornered between two people who might explode if I don't go about this carefully. So I've made up a plan. A lot of you said that Monet would probably majorly cross a line with how strong her advances are. So I made a plan to bring about the truth. I'm so afraid that it'll all fall to pieces, however. The plan is to have a small gathering. Invite Jessica and Monet with a few other friends and get either video or audio recording of Monet laying it on thick with Paul. However, I have no idea how I'll go about doing this. That part I'm still hatching up. I would confront Monet, but I know for a fact that she is aware of how I feel. She knows I'm stupid and that I'm on to her. So I feel like confronting her wouldn't do anything. She's already willing to disrespect me, Paul, and our relationship right in front of us. In the meantime, I asked Paul not to let her in our home ever again unless I explicitly tell him that it's okay. He had no problem agreeing. I also asked him not to respond to any of her text messages. We had a small disagreement over that one. Apparently, aside from some weird comments, she's actually really funny. I should make a group chat with all of us. That way we can all text memes. I gave a hard hell no to that. Now, before you run to the comments to start bashing him, Paul loves making friends and hates losing them. It's actually a trauma issue that stems from his chronic fear of abandonment. That's partly why he has trouble standing up for himself and why he's too nice with everyone. Bad shit happened to him as a child. He did eventually agree to stop texting her. He blocked her number and deleted her contact right after. He looked oddly relieved afterwards. Like his whole demeanor changed, as if a ton of bricks had just been lifted from his shoulders. I asked him if he was alright and he smiled and said, "Yeah, I'm good." I didn't push it and changed the subject. This all happened Monday afternoon, night. I thought that would be the end of Monet for the most part. Until 2 nights ago, Wednesday, when we heard a random knock on the door. I answered it to find Monet, Jamie, good friend of both me and Jessica, and another friend of ours, Liddy, standing there with sparkling grape juice. Supposedly we had all agreed to have a girls at my place a few weeks ago. And supposedly I must have just forgotten. As Monet put it, it's okay. Being dumb and dim is cute. Jokes on her stupid ass. Both words mean the same thing. No, we didn't plan for a girls' night. And no, I didn't forget because the plan didn't fucking exist. This bitch straight up lied. While I wanted to say, no, I never agreed to a girls' night, and turn them away. Plus it was the night before Thanksgiving. I had a shit ton things to get ready because both our parents were coming. Liddy lives almost 40 minutes away and I wouldn't feel good having her turn right around and drive that far. And if I only let the two in but told Monet she wasn't allowed, it would bring about an argument I wasn't mentally prepared to fight. She set up a situation where I was trapped. So, I let them in. Jessica was apparently busy and had made other plans. Paul said hi. Monet attempted to hug him. He turned it into a pat on the back instead. Then excused himself to his office to play video games. When I tell you this girl tried every excuse in the book to bring up my boyfriend. Oh, do you think Paul would want some sparkling cider? I can bring him a glass. Quote, Do you think he wants to play with us? I can go and ask him. Do you think he wants to watch a movie with us? Quote. I did eventually work up the courage to tell her. I want tonight to be about us girls and not my boyfriend. Okay? Please stop bringing him up. I think she felt embarrassed because she didn't bring it up for a bit. Until a little while later when Paul came out to get a snack and give me a kiss. It was like Monet found her reason to be alive. OMG Paul, do I get a kiss too? Quote. He just kind of stood there awkwardly. Is your name Op? Quote. No. Oh. Okay. Then no. He turned away with his plate of chips. And walked away. As if he was never there. I about shitted myself from the strain of clenching my butt cheeks together to keep from laughing. I couldn't stop a small snort from escaping, however. Monet was weirdly quiet for the rest of the time. All three left maybe 2 hours later around 11 or so. And about 35 minutes after that I got a very angry phone call from Jessica. She was upset at me for embarrassing her girlfriend and making her feel bad for wanting to include her friend, someone she only wants to get to know better. My boyfriend, mind you, and that I had no right to talk to her that way. Also, that I was being jealous and controlling over who Paul could and couldn't hang out with. He's a grown-ass man who can make his own choices. If he wants to be friends with Monet, then he can. I started crying, mainly from anger, and couldn't even reply. So I hung up on her and went to cry in my room. Jessica has been my closest friend since we were little. There has never been a time where she didn't believe me because I've never lied to her. We've been beside each other through some tough shit. And the fact that she would believe a woman she's only known for 6 months over me, her best friend, her unofficial wife, breaks my heart. I called Jamie and told her everything. From the very beginning of when this shit show began. She was furious about everything and said that Monet's behavior was completely inappropriate. She reassured me that I wasn't in the wrong and that Jessica was being blinded by a bitch. She also told me, however, that I need to be mindful of how Jessica might be feeling. Going through many relationships where your partners broke your trust, and to hear from your best friend, after years of therapy, that your new partner whom you love might be going behind your back and trying to cheat on you, probably isn't easy. She said that this may all be a trigger for Jessica and that's why she's reacting the way she is. I told her that I didn't want to hurt her and that I was only doing what I thought was right for the both of us. I also told her about my plan. Jamie told me not to do anything just yet and to sit tight and wait. That she was tired of all the drama. The popcorn ran out and it wasn't all that good anyway. And that she would take care of everything. She said not to contact Jessica or Monet until I heard from Jessica first, so I've been waiting. Paul heard me still crying after I hung up and came to check on me. I vented everything. He hugged me, kisses my forehead and said, "Yeah. So I think Monet likes me." Which is weird because she's dating Jessica and I'm with you, so how could that work? She's not really my type. He then apologizing for not listening to me and putting me in an uncomfortable situation and promised to be more assertive about our relationship in the future. So everything is kind of okay. I'm just waiting to see what Jamie does. I'll make sure to let you guys know. In the meantime, thank you all for your kind words and advice. Also, please love my dumb, oblivious puppy boyfriend and help me protect him at all costs. And happy late Thanksgiving. Edit. I was in such a rush writing this that I completely forgot to add that after Monet asked Paul to kiss her Wednesday night and he practically said no. Shortly after, Monet said she had to go to the bathroom. I didn't think much of it and didn't pay attention. She went into Paul's office, game room, and demanded an explanation on why he wasn't returning her texts. Paul told her it was because he lost her number. She then said that she kept texting him but it would always say text not delivered, and asked him if he blocked her. He shrugged and then ignored her. And when she wouldn't leave, he told her that if she didn't leave him alone he would get me. So Monet came back. Paul told me all this after my call with Jamie. Hey girl, I know this all feels super complicated but it really isn't. Your BF blocked her and gets it, and that's all you need. Simply tell Jessica that you wish her the best in this relationship, and that you love her, but you and your BF do not feel that Monet is someone either of you are comfortable around, and she is no longer welcome in your home. Tell Jessica you'll understand if she feels she has to back her partner up, because that's what you and your BF are doing. Backing each other up. Jessica will probably get very mad and may decide to stop talking to you, but the truth will eventually come out and it'll be up to her whether to come back or not. You can't save Jessica from her bad choices, but you don't need to be a part of them either.
Good luck, Op.
I started crying, mainly from anger, and couldn't even reply. So I hung up on her and went to cry in my room. Jessica has been my closest friend since we were little. There has never been a time where she didn't believe me because I've never lied to her. We've been beside each other through some tough shit. And the fact that she would believe a woman she's only known for 6 months over me, her best friend, her unofficial wife, breaks my heart. This part makes me sad for both of you. I know Jessica is lost right now and not thinking clearly. But maybe it would help to put a pause in things if you're open to it. When the dust settles and she's still not thinking clearly, let her know she can still contact you after she realizes what Monet has done and is doing. Only if you'd still be willing to talk to her after everything. That is. At the very least you have your boyfriend and Jamie on your side now. I hope things get better for you, heart. I wouldn't go through with whatever plan you have. It more likely than not won't end the way you think it will. And you'll be seen as the woman, friend who tried to set a trap. As much as this may hurt, it might be best to set some distance between you and your friend. Once her relationship falls apart, and with Monet's behavior, it will at some point. You and Jessica can come back together as friends. Hope everything works out well for you, your boyfriend, and Jessica. Thanks for the update. I was waiting for it, and Jessica is just blind. This girl Monet is gonna cheat on her for sure one day, and she is so annoying. I don't even know her IRL, but she makes me really angry. Who TF asks for kisses? I got a lot of female friends that I know since I was 3 to 4 and they have never asked me for a kiss. This isn't a friendly behavior. I had a friend like Jessica. That MF was so blind he stopped talking to all of his close friends because his GF didn't like him. And he came back to us the very next day. They both broke up and it kinda ruined our friendship. Because I am not that close to him now, and he used to be my best friend, but it weirds me out that a person can leave their friends for someone else for no reason. But losing friends and finding peace sounds like a fair trade to me. And then inviting themselves just to see Paul and lying about it? Creep alert. I'd just cut them off. Jessica and her GF too. Who invites themselves and lies about it? That's creepy stalker shit. If this was a guy, you'd call the cops. So, regardless of sex, gender, take this seriously. Cut these people off. This is absolutely toxic. Dude, I am so invested in this shit, it's crazy. Lol. Op. First of all, we don't do Thanksgiving in my country, but Happy Turkey Day, smiling face with heart. I've never been in this situation, but I have a lesbian bestie who dated a very toxic ass chick who could spin her head any which way, and it broke my heart. It's very hard watching someone you love change because they desperately just want to be loved back. So I hope the friendship can survive this and that. That bitch goes bye-bye. You are a wonderful friend. Do not doubt that. Also big ups to that BF of yours. My husband is a obvious weirdo too, and I've had many times where I've had to point out flirty woman to him only to have him tell me late. Oh yeah, you were right, grimace woman facepalming light skin tone. I am glad he's got you through this, and you two sound super cute. Best of luck, and I hope it all works out for everyone. Except that nasty ass bitch. I hope a big turkey runs into her and she sprains an ankle badly. Unamused. As long as your boyfriend keeps to the boundaries for you and him. Yeah, I would recommend to keep Jessica and her fucked up girlfriend at a distance. Also, you say your boyfriend is a pushover, but you are too. You let Monet barge into your home with a fake ass hangout. You need to stop being a pushover too. You can't let people do this to you. The second you saw her, you should have immediately cleared that up. No, I would never make plans with you, Monet, nor my boyfriend would either. Sorry everyone. She has lied to you all. But I am not hosting anything tonight. Goodbye. Let Jessica go. She isn't in the right headspace to listen. Keep your life drama free without them for now. Enjoy your holidays with your BF. From his perspective and mine. Sometimes guys are oblivious to this shit. I used to have a girlfriend who would get jealous when any female friend would show affection. Mostly because I wasn't interested in those particular girls in that way, because I was completely focused on my current relationship, school, and my job at the time. But your friend should be careful. There's a good chance that Monet is probably going after other people, and Jessica is going to end up hurt worse sooner than later. If you want actual proof, just have Paul unblock her. Shouldn't be hard to get her to spill the beans. Other than that, holy hell, your BF is amazing. Pat on the back for him. This is like something from a horror movie. Tell your BF to never accept food or drink from her. If you go through with any plan, you'll just look manipulative and like part of the problem. Having audio won't help. Not at all. Hearing the audio won't change Jessica's mind because people only hear and see what they want to. So if you presented audio, Monet could simply say something like, "See, Op tricked me into saying that. She's a manipulative psycho. She is just trying to tear us apart." And then she'll start attacking you and telling everyone what a problem you are. True story. I tried that once as a teenager because I wasn't believed. It didn't help at all. As an adult, I can see that the answer is simple. You have to put distance between yourself and Jessica for now. She knows in her heart what is true or not. But she just wants you to suck it up and hopes that she can have a happy life with Monet. Tell Jessica you'll be there for her when shit hits the fan with Monet. But until then, you're no longer interested in being friends with someone who is okay with watching you get hurt. Quick question. Why do you share a Reddit account with 6 other people? This is a good update for a bad situation. I'm really sorry you got hurt, but hopefully you can see the silver lining. Moni showed her crazy without you needing to set a trap or anything too extreme happening. Your BF and Jamie are on your side. Sadly, Jessica isn't willing to see Moni's true colors. I would drop contact with her. Let their relationship end, then re-evaluate. Whatever happens, do not let Moni into your apartment or hang out with her. You never know how far she will go to make a move on Paul or try to make you look bad. Peas. I loved your BF's response to the kiss comment. The girlfriend of your best friend is a creep and a conniving, manipulative fool. I loved your boyfriend's clap back when she asked him for kisses, and I just love that he said your name with your name. She didn't have your name then, now he can send you that on his lovely way. I love that. I love that shit her ass right down. I will go no contact with Jessica for right now, and I will keep your distance even though I know you want to wait and see what they need is. Don't do that. Go no contact with Jessica because she's not gonna listen to you. Let her see for herself what kind of conniving, manipulative witch her girlfriend is. She has to see that for herself, honey. Sorry to say, but you got to cut ties from her right now so that she can see that for herself. Cut ties with Jessica for right now and just focus on you and your boyfriend in y'all's relationship. And stay away from her drama. Even I was going to be hard for you, but that's what you have to do right now. She'll see that her girl is a conniving, manipulative fool. Keep us updated on how you're doing emotionally. Keep us updated how Paul is doing emotionally, and keep us updated on how you guys are doing as a couple, okay? The audacity of that girl. What a creep, too, tbh. I can't believe Jessica is so blind to it. God only knows what lies Monet is infecting her with. I have to know the ages of the people involved in this story. I refuse to believe anyone is older than 17. Gotta love Paul's shiny spine though. I wish you the best, Op. OMG, how infuriating. I'm going to keep checking back to see how this ends. Paul was naive, but I'm happy he came around and is standing up for himself. Monet is really something. It's going to be okay. Your friendship with Jessica seems strong. Give it time.
WTF. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.